Ramesh has been associated with the ICICI Group for more than 35 years, was one of the first employees to join us here. And Meghna has been associated with the organization for 18 plus years and has worked across multiple roles. Thank you to our incredible paparazzi team. Thank you to all of our dignitaries. Huge round of applause for them. Thank you very much. And on that absolutely wonderful note, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to invite on stage our first speaker. You know, you'll agree with me when I say that there is a whole partner ecosystem that has supported this journey. And our first speaker very, very clearly, deserves to be here representing this beautiful ecosystem and also share his thoughts with us this morning. Please join me in welcoming on stage Mr. T.K. Srirang, Managing Director and CEO, ICICI Securities.
Accessibility, simplicity, and relevant solutions, the company has built enduring trust among approximately 15.5 million investors, making it their preferred partner for creating long-term wealth. The Indian mutual fund industry recently crossed a historic milestone, surpassing 80 lakh crore in assets under management, a testament to a thriving domestic economy, robust capital market performance, and growing participation from individual investors. Today's listing underscores the maturity of this industry and the unwavering confidence that global and domestic investors place in India's capital markets, framework, and governance standards, and immense long-term growth potential. The 10,603 crore issue, the largest ever in the asset management space, received an overwhelming response, subscribed approximately 39 times overall. The QIB portion, excluding Anchor, was subscribed nearly 124 times, with cumulative bids around 3 lakh crores and around 55 lakh applications, placing it amongst the top 3 in Indian capital market history over the past decade. This resounding success drew participation from marquee global and domestic institutions, including Temasek, GIC, LIC, SBI Life, amongst 15 plus insurance companies, Fidelity, Norges Bank, JP Morgan Asset Management, Capital Group, 19 out of the top 20 domestic mutual funds, including names like SBI MF, HDFC MF, and many others. A clear endorsement of the company's resilient business model, consistent performance across market cycles, and depth of its experienced management and investment teams. The listing expands the market capitalization of the listed mutual fund segment significantly, further strengthening this vital pillar of a financial ecosystem. We're immensely proud to have partnered with ICICI Prudential AMC on this transformative journey. As the company embarks on this exciting new chapter, as a publicly listed entity, we extend our heartfelt congratulations to the board, promoters, management, employees, and all stakeholders on this outstanding achievement. We wish the entire team continued success in advancing India's investment ecosystem and delivering enduring value to investors and shareholders alike. Thank you. Look forward and wishing all the investors of ICICI Prudential Asset Management a fruitful journey in the public markets. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Mr. Srirang, I must admit that was a very encouraging address to begin with. Ladies and gentlemen, time to invite on stage our next speaker, whose oversight brings a certain balance, perspective, and a steadfast focus on governance and value creation. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Sandeep Batra, Chairman, ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company and Executive Director, ICICI Bank. Let's welcome him with a very warm round of applause.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is really a proud moment. It's a moment of joy to be at this listing ceremony of ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company. It marks a significant milestone. As you're aware, this company started over 3 decades ago in partnership with Prudential. And we are really, truly overwhelmed and humbled by the extent of response that we have got from our investors. I think in addition to the 1.4 crore investors that we serve as customers, we have got another set of 30 lakh new shareholders which have come. So the responsibility for this company is sort of significantly increased. I just want to thank our partners, and the investment bankers, and everyone who is here who has played a fantastic role of putting this together. And of course the team in ICICI Prudential AMC and ICICI Bank and Prudential, who have really worked night and day to make this day happen. So thank you so much for making this happen. As you are aware, this company was set up in 1993 in partnership with Prudential. And you are also aware that ICICI Bank will continue to maintain its majority holding. We, even as part of the IPO, we have invested another 2%, so taking our shareholding in the bank to about 53%. So that clearly reflects the commitment and what this company means from an ICICI Bank perspective. As you are aware, I mean, ICICI Bank and its subsidiaries have always participated in the growth of the country and across various segments, and so shall this. For us, this is a responsibility. This is a big responsibility, and I just want to thank you for all the confidence that each one of you has placed in us. We will work tirelessly to ensure that this confidence is always maintained. This is a new chapter. It's a new responsibility. I just want to thank everyone and wish the company all the very best. Thank you and Jai Hind. Thank you.
Mr. Batra, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us this morning. In fact, taking a cue from you, I'd like to invite you all to view a film that, in spirit, talks about belief backed by preparation against the backdrop of India's growth story. Time to watch our corporate AV. All eyes on the screen.
हर सोच में है हौसला, हर पल में है जुनून, हर सपना अब रंग लाए, हर मुकाम दे सुकून। रोशनी से भरे रास्ते हैं, जोश से भरा है दिल, मंजिल चाहे जो भी हो कर लेते हैं हासिल। बुलिश ऑन इंडिया, देखो बढ़ रहे कदम, बुलिश ऑन इंडिया, आसमां छुएंगे हम। बुलिश ऑन इंडिया, फ्यूचर के लिए है तैयार। करोड़ों भारतीयों
को इंडिया की आर्थिक तरक्की पर भरोसा है। इसी भरोसे के दम पर आईसीआईसीआई प्रूडेंशियल एसेट मैनेजमेंट कंपनी लिमिटेड अपने 1.5 करोड़ निवेशकों के साथ है बुलिश ऑन इंडिया।
Yes, a round of applause is in order for a film that closes on our very confident outlook that guides our journey ahead. Bullish on India. I want you to hold on to that thought as I invite on stage a leadership who reflects clarity of thought and a very deep commitment to what we do. Please join me in welcoming Managing Director and CEO ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company, Mr. Nimesh Shah.
I always said this, and today I saw in a speech, I'm not going to say anything new from what I've said earlier. It's a great privilege always to be working for this group, working for this industry, working for this company, because I think it's where do you get a job where you can do great things for the investor, you can help a common man to beat inflation, and at the same time you can help the country in capital formation. So it's a privilege that the group has given me at this job. And I thought, let us take this opportunity to thank all the people who have made us help this solid foundation. Right? The solid foundation that we have created, I think would not have been possible. So the first person that I would like to thank is our regulator. I think the regulator has created such a great product for the common man. Right? We can have debates whether how well it is for the AMC or for the distributor or anybody, but there's no debate that this is a great product for the common man. Right? Once it's a transparent product, it is a low-cost product, and it is good for him. Right? So this industry has grown only because regulator has created a product which is pure for the customer. I'm using the word pure. And how they have pushed us. First, they have created a pure product. And I remember they emphasized, the regulator emphasized that all of us have to contribute 1 BIP and create that campaign called Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. And then digital availability of this product into the interiors of India. So all these 3 things, the regulator has enabled it over the years very carefully, but it has created a solid foundation for the industry because the regulations have been very strong. The second thing I cannot help but talk and thank is our customers. I think the 1.5 crore plus customers that ICICI Prudential has got, and lot of them are seeing us on YouTube right now. Thank you a lot for trusting the brand, for trusting ICICI Prudential to deliver your hard-earned money. We are very, very conscious of the fact that it is the customer's hard-earned money. It is the investor's hard-earned money that we are working on. And that is always, we are very conscious about that always. Another very, very important partners who are also watching us on YouTube right now is our distributors. The 1 lakh plus distributor spread across the length and breadth of this country, who have partnered with us from our early days, and it gives us so happiness. It gives us real happiness to see the customer's wealth growing, to see the distributor also growing. Whenever I go across the country, I see the distributor growing with us. So that is partnership where the customers, it's such a beautiful industry where there is a complete integration of interest between the customer, between the distributor, and between the AMC. Right? That's what the beauty of this industry is. And most important thing, the AMC board, the trustee board, my shareholders, who have imposed the trust on us, employees, all of us, and a lot of them are here in the auditorium right now. It is indeed a privilege that we are working for this group. But what the board and what the shareholder has always ensured is that we remain within this trust triangle. This trust triangle is there on every employee's desk, and this is every action of ICICI Prudential. If we have done well in this company, it is because whatever action we have done is within this trust triangle. It is good for the customer. Customer first is a very common term that is used. But in very simple terms, the shareholder once said that जो अपने भाई को दे सकते हो, do only products in ICICI Prudential, जो अपने भाई को दे सकते हो वो product करो, you'll do well. Right? That's the very clear framework put in. Whatever jargon we use, but that one line stays with us. All our products with the right understanding of risk are right for the right customer set. That I can assure you even today. The second one is that we should not, we are customers, distributors, all of us have put their money and their brand with us. We should not do, we should be within the risk parameter. ICICI Prudential is associated with that they want the risk to be controlled. That's the second point, that the risk has to be under control. When you are managing third-party money, risk management is extremely important, and that is the second part. And third is fair. What is fair to the customer? It has to be fair to the customer, it has to be fair to the distributor, and it has to be fair to the AMC. That is why this profitable growth in the company has happened. And the most important people, the people who are over here, employees of ICICI Prudential, so happy to be here and representing. It's a privilege that I've been able to represent all of you. It gives you immense happiness that you are doing something which is so important for this country, risk capital formation in this country, as well as, so when you meet, it gives you so much happiness when employees tell me that when they meet people on the airport, they have been told that because of your ICICI Prudential multi-asset fund, my son's education came through. My daughter's dream came through because of your funds. I think that the happiness that gives us, nothing else can give us. So that's the beautiful part of it. So the DNA, I always say that the employees, the DNA of this company is growth, right? And growth is extremely important. Growth of our customers' wealth, growth of our growth of customers' wealth, growth of capital formation in the country, growth of our shareholders' wealth, and growth of employees. All four are important. All four growths are important. So people have been asking me, what will change? Right, you are getting listed, a lot of congratulatory message from across India, and lot of people ask me, what will change? I always say, and what is the strategy? A lot of, so many analysts ask me so many questions, what will be the change in strategy? How will your strategy change, etc. And I kept on telling them that nothing is going to change. Just because this is a very simple business, you manage money carefully. It is the common man who has given you money. There is no long strategy. I tell my board also, I tell my shareholder also, you have to manage money carefully. Once you manage money carefully, the customer makes money, right? He will give you more money to manage, and that's how profitable growth of the business also happens. So it's a profitable growth for all, and it gives me immense happiness that I have been able to, we as a company will do only one thing. Will continue to manage money properly. Once we do that, if we manage money properly, the brand that we have got, the support that we have got of the entire ecosystem, we will do well as a company. And extremely important, last 3 months have been very, very interesting for me. All the investment bankers, we have got 18 investment bankers with us. We have got lawyers with us. We have got chartered accountants with us. All of you have worked very hard to ensure the success of this company, and along with the number of phone calls going on till 10, 11, 12 in the night with the lawyers. Thanks a lot for the entire system. Last not but the least, the RTAs who have worked like mad in the last 4-5 days. I was just in 90s when I entered this business. People used to take 70 days from the time the issue closes to the time you list. And this time the RTAs have made it happen in 3 days. Tuesday we closed, and Friday we'll be listing. So for all the new shareholders who have come to us, nothing will change. The industry is great, the company is doing well, and will continue to manage as we have been doing earlier. Nothing is going to change because of the fact that we are going to list. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shah, for that very powerful reminder of how we've just got to ensure that our deep focus on trust triangle continues to remain. And now, ladies and gentlemen, being very, very cognizant of time, we're inching close to the bell ringing ceremony. I'd like to invite on stage our host to share his thoughts with us, Mr. Sri Ram Krishnan, Chief Business Development Officer, NSE. Let's welcome Mr. Krishnan with a very warm round of applause.
Chairman, ICICI Prudential AMC, Sri Naren, Executive Director and CIO, Sri Nimesha, CEO, ICICI Prudential AMC, Sri T.K. Srirang, MD and CEO, ICICI Securities, Sri Sandeep Bakshi, so many other distinguished guests here today,
directors or trustees of the directors and trustees, board members, employees, family members, media personnel, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and a very warm welcome to all of you at NSE for the listing ceremony of ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company Limited. NSE is proud to welcome ICICI Prudential AMC to our family of listed corporates, and this is the 2,925th company to list with us, further strengthening the vibrant and growing ecosystem of listed Indian enterprises. India is the fourth largest capital market in the world. The market capitalization of NSE listed companies has grown more than 128 times since inception in 1994, since NSE's inception in 1994, and the market capitalization stands at about 463 lakh crores of rupees, which is about $5.14 trillion. At NSE, our commitment has been to provide a platform that enables companies to grow, investors to participate in that growth, and India's economy to thrive. In 30 years, NSE has been a catalyst to the growth story of India, enabling economic growth through fund mobilization, capital formation, wealth creation, and job creation. As India marches towards becoming Viksit Bharat, the listing of ICICI Prudential AMC on NSE reflects the spirit of an India driven by innovation and global competitiveness. As entities like ICICI Prudential AMC scale through public markets, they contribute directly to building a more strong, self-reliant, and future-ready nation. In calendar year 2024, NSE emerged amongst the global leaders in IPO fund mobilization, and in FY25, NSE has facilitated 242 IPOs, which is a record, collectively raising rupees 1.7 lakh crores, about $20 billion, the highest in any financial year. In the current fiscal year, 92 companies have already raised more than 1.5 lakh crore through IPOs on the main board. NSE today serves more than 12.3 crore unique investors, holding more than 24.3 crore investor accounts, spanning 99.85% of the postal codes in the country. We are proud to offer ICICI Prudential AMC access to this broad investor base and a fair, efficient, and transparent market ecosystem. A public listing is the beginning of a new chapter, one that reflects the company's performance, governance standards, leadership, and the spirit of entrepreneurship. Team NSE would like to congratulate the entire team of ICICI Prudential AMC, the merchant bankers. There's a long list of it: Citigroup, Morgan Stanley, BofA, Axis Capital, CLSA India, IIFL Capital, Kotak Mahindra Capital, Nomura Financial Advisory and Securities, SBI Capital Markets, ICICI Securities, Goldman Sachs, Avendus Capital, BNP Paribas, HDFC Bank, JM Financial, Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors, Nuvama Wealth Management, UBS Securities. Legal advisors, Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, PR agency, Concept PR, and all other parties associated in this listing for this collective accomplishment. Today's listing is the beginning of a strong partnership between NSE and ICICI Prudential AMC. We look forward to supporting you in your continued growth and future fundraising endeavors like FPO, rights issue, commercial papers, NCDs, and sustainability-linked bonds. May your journey on NSE as a listed company be impactful, prosperous, and enduring. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are inching really close to the bell ringing ceremony. Mr. Krishnan stays with me on stage, as I'd like to invite Mr. Sandeep Bakshi, Managing Director and CEO, ICICI Bank, Mr. Sandeep Batra, Chairman, ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company and Executive Director, ICICI Bank, Mr. Nimesh Shah, Mr. S. Narain, Executive Director and Chief Investment Officer, ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company, Mr. Naveen Tahilyani, Regional CEO, Prudential PLC. And since I'm very close to all of our dignitaries on stage, Mr. Bakshi very delightfully shares an exchange of words with Mr. Krishnan and says it is happening. And I think that's a beautiful feeling. Okay, now. While our dignitaries are doing their thing on stage, I must, remind all of you that I'm not going to do this alone. All of us together are going to count down the final 10 seconds to the bell ringing. Now, please don't stand where you are because we're capturing this live. And bring in maximum energy and enthusiasm when you count down the final 10 seconds with me. Are you ready, everyone? Okay, I'll ask you once again. Are you ready? Thank you. Thank you so much. 23 seconds to go. We're all on standby. Photo opportunities everywhere. And with me, all of you, let's do this together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Is officially listed on the NSE. My dear friends, can we hear the applause now? Come on, let's do this. एक और round of applause तो बनता है ना दोस्तों? Thank you. What a phenomenal moment. Thank you to all of our dignitaries for doing the honors, Mr. Krishna and Mr. Batra. I request you to please stay back with me. What will happen next, ladies and gentlemen, is to mark this moment, we will conduct the exchange ceremony, the exchange of mementos. At first, I'd like to invite Mr. Krishnan to kindly hand over the mementos on behalf of NSC to ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company, beginning with the replica of the NSC bell. Round of applause, everyone. And there is more coming. Mr. Krishna now hands over a box of proud to be listed badges, which are coming to all of you very, very soon. If you're excited, please clap. No? Yeah, why not? You're going to wear those badges in just a couple of seconds from now. And the yellow book is the NSC coffee table book that so beautifully chronicles the journey of NSC. Mr. Batra, I'm now going to invite you to kindly hand over the memento to Mr. Krishna on behalf of the ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company. Let's give it up, everyone, for our host and as gratitude to NSC for this incredible partnership. I'd like to invite on stage Mr. T.K. Srirang, Managing Director and CEO, ICICI Securities. So if you could please join me on stage. Srirang walks up on the stage representing this beautiful partner ecosystem. Every single person who has joined us on this incredible journey. At first, the replica of the NSC bell. And Mr. Batra. Batra, I'm going to request you to kindly present. Mr. Batra, kindly present a moment on behalf of the ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company to Mr. T.K. Srirang. Yes, and to all of our partners, this one is for you. Thank you. A lot of gratitude to you. And with that, we come to the end of the exchange, the ceremony. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you very much for doing the honors. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to invite on stage for the closing remarks Mr. S. Narain, Executive Director and Chief Investment Officer, ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company. Yes.
So thank you all for creating what this company has become today, and also for the entire issue. There was so much work done by so many of you. I'm not repeating all the names because Nimish did it. See, the goal as Nimish pointed out, the goal set by ICICI Bank was very simple. You have to become a trusted mutual fund for millions of investors. So this IPO journey does not change anything. We have to manage investor money as well as we can. And over the years, if you go back to 2020, there was a period of time when some stocks did well and some other stocks didn't do well. And the trustees, supported by the board, helped us to hold the cheap stocks and not buy the costly stocks then. It helped us significantly in the last 5 years. If you go back to 2024, small and mid-cap stocks appeared pricey and costly. Again, the trustees supported us along with the board in closing small and mid-cap funds for lump sum subscription. All these decisions were basically done with the entire goal of being pro-investor, because the goal was very clear. You will create a very good investor franchise for the long term. With all this, as an AMC, we have always had this focus on asset allocation, which never gave the highest return, but gave the best investor experience. And that has always been our ethos. Through investor communication, both to the mutual fund distributors and to the investor community, we keep highlighting risks. Many times people ask us, why do we do it? Because we feel that that's the way of ensuring that investors are always aware of what they are getting into. Through the years, it actually helped the growth of our organization instead of hurting our growth, and that was realized over a period of time. Investing is not arithmetic. So at times, things have gone wrong. But at the entire goal of ICICI Prudential has been to create processes which manage scale. And continuously, we work on improving processes to make fewer mistakes, because it is impossible in investing, even for greats like Warren Buffett, to avoid mistakes. So obviously, we'll make mistakes, but we'll try our best to reduce the number of mistakes and keep on working and improving our processes. That has been our goal. This company was created by the contribution of employees, not just present. There have been many past employees who have actually created the organization, because in the initial years, the mutual fund industry was not as established as it is now. So their contribution has to be recorded very clearly. We think the listing is a journey to becoming more important as an organization in the next few decades, in the lives of investors, in their quest for financial independence. The challenges lies ahead of us, because we are going to manage much more money, and we have still got to continue delivering at much higher scale than what we had a decade back or 20 years back. I must thank you all for coming today for the listing ceremony, and we hope over the next few decades we'll continue to contribute as we have contributed in the last 28 years of our existence. Thank you all for coming today for this function, and look forward to your continued support as customers. And I hope all of you will become bigger customers of our company in the years to be. Thank you.
Mr. Narain, thank you so much. Rightly said, gratitude is in order. And thank you very much for that address. Now, if you've noticed, I've asked Mr. Narain to stay back with me on stage, because while almost everything that's happened at the dais is very planned meticulously, but there is one element of surprise this morning. I'd like to invite Mr. Krishnan to please join me on stage, because what's going to happen next is that Mr. Sriram Krishnan, on behalf of NSE, is going to present a photograph of the bell ringing moment that took place just a couple of minutes ago as a tribute of gratitude. And honestly, we're living in the Insta world and NSE is totally keeping up, ladies and gentlemen. This one. Please accept this, Mr. Narain, on behalf of all of us. It's the bell ringing moment captured in this beautiful frame. Mr. Krishna, thank you so much for doing the honors. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Narain, please stay back with me on stage because what we're going to do next is a group photograph as we inch towards the closing of the ceremony. I'd like to invite Mr. Sandeep Bakshi, Mr. Sandeep Batra, Mr. Nimesh Shah, Justice Karnik, Mr. Ved Prakash Chaturvedi, Mr. Anthony Jacob, Ms. Preeti Reddy, Mr. Naveen Tahilyani, Mr. Ramesh Makwana, Ms. Meghna Madani, Mr. T.K. Srirang, Mr. Naveen Agarwal, and Mr. Rakesh Shetty, requesting you to please join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we're perfectly choreographing this moment because clearly this photograph is going to make it out there in the world today. And also standing on the stage are those who represent and have been at the helm of this journey. And so, as we beautifully prepare to capture this moment and freeze it in time, may I invite you all to please applaud this incredible leadership. All right, thank you everyone. Thank you to all of our dignitaries. I can hardly believe I'm saying this, but with that we come to the end of the official listing ceremony of ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company. And I think that's a cue for our final round of applause, everyone. And I think this time you can also make some noise. Yes, Mr. Shah?
Guys, we are not going. All of us are going to take lots of photographs right now with the bell. So please come one by one. We'll all take photographs. Thank you.
Absolutely. Words, truer words have never been spoken. But yes, the stage is now ready for all of you to capture your Insta moments and your memories. So please make the most of it. My name is Zenia Fernandez. This is where I sign off and wish you a phenomenal day ahead. Thank you, everyone.